Hey guys, it's your girl Tineké Iman. If you're new, why don't you stop, subscribe, join the gang. Let's grow together and let's get started. So in today's video, I'm most likely going to do a voice over. I'm not really sure what type of look I'm going to do. I'm literally just want to experiment. That's why I want to do a voice over. And also I got a new camera, so I need to get used to looking at the lens instead of my monitor. So I'm also going to be working on that. So, and also if you're new, I say so a lot. In 2020 we're going to try and stop that. It's really hard. Like, I say it subconsciously, but I'm going to really try and stop saying so. But let's play a game. Every time I say so, take a shot or something of your choosing. But we'll change it with but I'm going to start and let's see what look I come out with. So I'm starting with my Too Faced Hangover RX Replenishing Face Primer, and then next is my usual MAC Dip Down pomade for my brows. I do have two tutorials. I've updated 2019 tutorial, so if you want to know a more detailed version of how to do my brows, just go and look at that video. So moving on to concealer, I'm going to conceal around my eyebrows and on my eyelids using my favourite concealer 2019. If you've been watching, you know it's a Too Faced Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer in Mocha. And then I'm going to blend that out with a beauty blender. Now we're going to use the Morphe 39L Hit the Lights palette, and I'm going to use Reckless. So they have like lots of different sections in this palette. So this is in the after party section and it's called Reckless. It's like a lot of neons in this section. So it's a neon pink. So I'm just going to put that just above my crease. And then in my crease colour, I'm going to go into the holographic, I think that's how you call it, the holographic section, and use No Regrets. Let's go into 2020 and have no regrets all 2020, honey. Now I'm going to do like a bootleg cut crease because I still don't know how to do a cut crease. So I'm just going in with my same concealer, so the Mocha from Too Faced, and just putting it on I'm putting it on my lid. I feel like I put too much concealer on because it just doesn't set nice, but we gonna make it work. And then I'm going to go into the Smoke Show section of that same palette and use my type. Rich nigga, 8 figure, that's my type. And just set my eyelids. So I literally am using the concealer as a colour. So I'm just using my type to set the eyelids. And then I'm going to go back into Reckless and No Regrets just to buff it out. I was listening to music, so you might catch me singing and mouthing. And then I just go in with a clean fluffy brush just to buff out the edges. Next I use my beauty blender just to wipe down and blend in the concealer. Moving on to my foundation, I'm using Maybelline Fit Me foundation in 350, and then my Fenty Beauty Pro Filter foundation in 350 also. I did wash my sponges earlier, but they got a bit dry, so I just refreshed them with my Mario Badescu spray. I'm going to mix them together and blend them out. Also, don't be scared to comment down below just because there's no comments at the moment. Don't be scared to be the first one. I'll reply back. So I'm going to use the same concealer that I use for under my eyebrows and my eyes and just put that in the basic spot so you guys know the drill. Your girl was thirsty. And then I'm going to go with my NARS concealer in Chestnut and just put that under my eyes as well. Dry it out a little bit, fan myself, and then blend it out. Another singing sesh. Again with my Born This Way concealer, this time in Toffee, I'm going to use for my contour colour. It's quite thick, so again you do not need a long line on your cheekbone, because as you can see it blends all the way out. And you can see some colour coming back into my face. I was looking a bit pale. My Fenty Beauty setting powder in Honey. So I take a little bit of excess off. First on my hand, and then I'm really gonna set it all around my face because your girl has oily skin. So let it sit and sink into my skin. And then this is my Fenty bronzer in Caramel Cutie. Use that to set my contour. Give me some definition. I'm going to lightly tap it and then put it on the bridge and of my nose and the arch of my nose. Once I've wiped that off with a fluffy brush, I'm going to go into my Laura Mercier setting powder. Again, you only need a really small bit and use that as a face powder. I'm just buffing it around, blending everything together, setting my face. And you know the deal, I like to set in between. This is my NYX Dewy Spray and fan it out. So I've gone and put some lashes on. I tried some eyeliner. I'm not the best of eyeliner, so we're going to skip past that. And my mascara. I'm now using my Morphe 8C Cool Pro palette for blush, and I'm mixing Ego and Queen together. And then I'm going to go back into the eyeshadow palette from Morphe, and it has highlighters in there as well. So I'm using Glow Show. I'm going to set my face with my Hangover RX 3-in-1 setting spray. So I'm lining my lip with my NYX lip liner in Cocoa. And filling it in with my Fenty Beauty Stunner Lip Paint in Underdog. Like about the Stunner Lip Paints, you only need to dip it once. You don't need to keep going in and out the pot. Dip it once. The trick is to fill in the middle of your lips first and then outline it, because otherwise you're going to get too much on the outline of your lips. It's going to be a mess. Liquid lipstick. So I wanted to add a bit more colour because I never really do colour. This is some old thing I got from a drugstore. It's Essence XXL Long Lasting Lip Gloss. Don't know if they even do it anymore. It's matte and it is in the colour, I don't even know, child. And this is the final look. It's not one of my favourite looks, but we move. I wanted to do some colour, so here you go. If you enjoyed, my next video is right here, and you can subscribe right there.
Still can't kill these brothers an ounce. Like DBE, I need them large amounts.
I beg you, baby, I beg you, baby, I beg you, baby, kick it to the left now. If you wanna eat it, no pressure. I only do range, no Tesla. Balmain, dripping umbrella. I'm tryna love you like I got